Hello everyone, Andrew here, and welcome to today's video, which I wanted to use to thank all of you for your incredible support, for always watching and even subscribing and liking my videos. I really appreciate it. It means so much to me, and it is just the fans and of course also interacting with people. I always reply to comments if you leave them, especially if they're directed towards me. That kind of thing is just what makes YouTube so much fun. And I mean, I used to love video responses back in the day. I'm old enough to remember those things. I've actually been on YouTube since 2011, but I just hit 15,500 subscribers. This is a video I meant to make when I hit the big 15K, but it just kind of really creeped up on me. As a channel that normally got about 100 subscribers per month, I was not prepared over the last week and a half to get over 500 subscribers. So thank you all so much who have recently found my channel and who have been supporting it. That really means a lot to me. Hopefully, you know, the videos that you see here are up to par, and I hope to continue from here, making things that hopefully everyone will enjoy. But this video is going to be all about what you can expect to see from this channel going forward, and maybe even a little bit of an introduction to who I am for people who perhaps haven't been following me for too long, but you see all this stuff in the background and you see me uploading video game videos. So I'm going to talk all about just what is going on here. So with that said, where do we begin? I've been playing video games since before I can even remember. My parents owned the NES before I was even born. So when I was born, I kind of fell right into video games. My mom would play NES while she was raising me, and then I would just, you know, play NES sometimes too. So I actually have no memory of what the very first thing I ever played was. I also have at one point made a video where my mom and I actually play some Super Mario Bros. 3 together. And that is just such a cool throwback because as my mother actually still plays video games today, she actually really likes the Wii U. As hated as the Wii U is, she's a huge Super Mario 3D World fan, and you know, other games on the Wii U as well. And she of course has played things on the Switch as well, like Odyssey. And she was a big fan of SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom on the GameCube, so she's been playing the remake of that and having a lot of fun. But yeah, I owe my love for video games to, of all people, my mother. There's probably not too many people who can say that. And in terms of what you see behind me, this is a collection that I started building up about 15 years ago. As someone who's always loved video games and, you know, started back with the NES, it just was natural when I had the opportunity to buy NES games, especially back when they were incredibly cheap, to start building up a collection of all these things. And then it kind of just grew from there. And then I wanted to share my love of video game collecting by starting up a YouTube channel, which again I did back in 2011. But here we are, almost 10 years later, and I am now at 15,000 subscribers, and I'm still making videos, again, showing things off in my collection, even doing Let's Plays, and just all sorts of things, and I'm always open to suggestions as well. So thank you again so much to everyone who's been following my channel, whether you're a newcomer or whether you've been here for almost a decade. I really appreciate it and hope that we can continue to have a lot of fun here. Please let me know if there's anything you'd like me to make a video about, if it's an item in my collection, if it's a game you want to see some gameplay of. We can definitely sort that out. So in terms of going forward, one of the major things I want to try and start doing is live streaming. It's been on my mind for quite some time, but there's always been something stopping me from doing it. First it was my laptop wasn't powerful enough, and then it was that the Dazzle was not compatible with open broadcast software, because anyone who's been uploading videos for about a decade on YouTube probably started out with one of these things, like the original, most famous capture card for retro consoles, the Dazzle. But again, it's pretty old now, so things like open broadcast software just aren't compatible with it for whatever reason. So I have ordered a new one, which should hopefully be here shortly. And I also have an Elgato capture card, so we can play some more modern things as well. When I stream, it definitely will be a lot of retro stuff. A lot of retro games I like, a lot of retro games that people suggest and want to see me check out. Those will all be fair game, and probably a mix of some more modern things as well. You know, is Mario Maker still cool anymore? Is it like taboo to play Mario Maker now? I don't know. If you have levels, maybe send them my way, we can check them out. It will probably be a large mashup of things. But back on the subject of the laptop, some people may know that a few months ago, the laptop I had been using to record videos for years finally kicked the bucket, and it was very unfortunate. But I have now gotten my hands on a brand new laptop that should hopefully be good for streaming. So let me introduce you all to it here. Here's the laptop. It is an Olivetti 18p, and I'm assuming the 18, probably came out in the year 2018, so maybe it's not that new, maybe it's a little bit old, but it should still hopefully be new enough to get us through what we want to do. And the P, I'm assuming, stands for powerful, so this thing should hopefully be able to stream games awesomely, and I figured, bigger the better. This is what we are going to want to use to stream some games, so I think we're gonna set this up and see what it can do. Alright, everything should be set up, and before we start streaming, I just have a couple of things I'd like to go over with all of you. One of those things is that something that's been on my mind is where it would be best to stream. Should I stream here to YouTube where I already have a large following? It should be easy to access and for everyone to notice when I'm streaming, or would it be best to stream to Twitch, which I do already have an account on, and you can find a link to that on my main channel page. So please post down in the comments below which platform you prefer and what you think the pros and cons of each of them are. That would definitely help me kind of decide what to do in that regard. The main point of streams will be to interact with all of you out there who follow me, and just, play some games, talk with all of you, and just have overall a lot of fun. So I think that YouTube should definitely allow me to do that. I know if you're trying to go more professional streamer, Twitch is probably the avenue to go, but just as someone who wants to have an opportunity to just share fun gaming experiences with everyone, I don't see too many disadvantages with doing that right here on YouTube. Again, please post what you think about that. Also, post what times you think you think streams would be good. I don't know what time of the day people prefer. Probably later in the evening would be good, but then everyone's different time zones and such. The morning is not my time of preference. So let's try and work that out as well. But any comments that you have in regards to doing streaming, where to stream, when to stream, what to stream, of course, please feel free to post those down in the comments below. But with that said, I think it's time to grab our capture card here and plug it in. Actually, first what I should do is I should do run OBS enter. Aha, okay. Now let's get this thing plugged in. Let's see here. Hopefully the port should be right around here. Maybe I gotta flip this over. Seems like it's never oriented the right way when you first try to plug it in. This might take a little while, so perhaps I'll get back to that in a minute, but I think we'll end this off here. Thank you so much for joining me for my 15,500 subscriber celebration. I could not be doing any of this today without the help of you, and just knowing that so many people out there want to watch my videos and support me means so much. So thank you all. I really appreciate that you take the time to watch my stuff, and of course comment down below. It's just it's just so much fun. Hope we can have a lot more fun from here on out. So thanks again. Hope you're looking forward to some streams. Please remember to answer those questions, and I'll see you later. Thank you so much once again for checking out my videos. I really appreciate it. And if you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like and subscribing, as it really helps my channel out. With that said, hope to see you next time.